Welcome to another episode of Save the Day Scotty. That's right, Save the Day Scotty. So, this piece of furniture slash radio was given to me by my good friend Terry. And he's one of my local CB radio buddies. And he watches my YouTube channel. And so he's given me this to clean up. And give it the Scotty treatment. So he did have it plugged in when I got there. It does work. It tunes. It sounds fine. There's no scratchiness or whatever in the knobs, which is kind of amazing. So here's what's going to happen. There are two parts to fixing this or giving it the Scotty treatment. And number one is it's a cabinet. Number two, it's a radio. So this is a piece of furniture. It's solid wood. It's got a finish on it, and that's going to be part of it. The other part is the radio itself. I'm going to try to figure out how to get that out of there. There's a sticker on the bottom here that says this is a Zenith model 7434M. Which, according to Google, 1972, 1974-ish. I can see an ink stamp here that says 19 something. Can't see the rest, but I'm not gonna take the sticker off. I'm gonna try to glue that back in place, even crooked, the way that they put it on there from the factory, obviously. And here's the caution sticker on the back, and you know, like a third of it is missing. But I'm still going to try to glue that down. The back of this doesn't look in too bad of a shape. The front is actually in really nice shape. We have the corner of the cabinet here that obviously was broken off and glued back on. I don't know if I can sand that out and blend that and make it look like it belongs there, but that's the only really big damage. We do have some dings and scratches on the front here. I'm going to try to sand those out. In the cabinet part of this video, the furniture part, and refinish it and see what we can come up with here. The radio part, I have no idea, man. Like I said, it does work. I'm going to plug it in. I don't really like this cord too much, but I'm going to plug it in. Double circuit breakers, of course. Okay, it's plugged in. On, off, and volume. There's no antenna, by the way. Lights up. I have sound. It's on FM right now. And I'm not really getting anything on FM. Where I live is a little bit of a valley. It's kind of tough without an antenna to get good reception. So I'm not getting anything on AM. Let's try FM. Let's try AM. Lots of humming there. That could be interference from somewhere. I don't know what that humming is, but you can hear the mantle clock behind me that I'm trying to get running. It's not set to time, but it's running. I don't know, man. Alright, we'll see. Obviously the radio works. It's not, the knobs are not scratchy. Oh, the tone. Tone works. Alright, so that was a good try. When I was at his place, you know, we have a couple stations that came in, but I live in a valley and it's tough without an antenna. to get stations, especially with an older model like this. Sides are in pretty good shape. Man, you know, I'm used to working on cuckoo clocks as well, and cuckoo clocks is the same thing, man. You just assess the damage, see if you can sand it out, restain, finish. I think this thing's in pretty good shape, so I think the whole radio unit will come out of the cabinet pretty easily. It's very dirty in there. The gaps between the wood and where the radio is pretty dirty, so. And the top, obviously, you know, people have a radio that's a piece of furniture and they're going to put stuff on top of it, like candles and whatever. That looks like a candle was there at some point. So, alright, this is going to be fun. I hope you guys keep up with these videos, and always like and subscribe, please. You know, I'm just getting started out here, learning how to edit videos and whatever, so comments are welcome. Please like and subscribe. I'll be back with this Zenith piece of furniture and radio. Life is good. Save the day, Scotty here. So I'm back with this Zenith FM AM solid state radio. I said in the previous video this is going to be a furniture project and a radio project. So I have to get the radio out of the furniture. So let me see if I can figure this out. We have 8 screws back to the frame of the cabinet. Okay, let's see if this moves. No, that's not moving at all. I think the next step is I'm going to take these knobs off. There we go. That is on there. Oh, I hope I don't have to do the spoon trick on this. Yeah, that is not coming off. Let's try the on-off volume. Okay. That came off in one piece, by the way. That came off. This is the tone button. It's got a little crack in there. Let's see. That one is not going to come off. Nope. Well, these two knobs are... This one's in good shape. This one's a little bit broken. Do I want to pry on this other knob? I can't take the radio out of this cabinet without pulling that knob. So, let's see. I'm going to try the shelf lining and the spoon. Underneath in the, you know, as much in the center as you can. No, that is not going to come off. It's going to fight me. It's going to fight me. Nope, that's not coming off. Alright. There is no way there is a set screw in these knobs because it's coming most of the way off. These two came off. Ugh, I don't know, man. That does not want to come off. And in order for the radio to come out, I got to pull it from the back through. And these knobs have to come off. No, that is not want to come off of there. And I know that's not made to pull out, you know, as a function. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do some research and find out why that won't come off of there. Presses down, comes up about 1/4 of an inch, and then it won't go anywhere after that. Okay. Well, let's see what I can fix. Okay, so I was able to get the knob off, but this thin, large spoon was not doing the trick. So I brought out the super spoon. This is very, very thick, and of course, use the shelf material here. The knob is here. Get underneath the knob and use the leverage to pull the knob off. But man, that thing was on there, and you know, I pried with the spoon, but I used the shelf liner so you don't damage anything. So I noticed when I pulled this off that the inlay or the inset that says tuning came off at the same time. That's easy to fix. So now we have 3 knobs off of the radio. Let's see what else we got going on here, because this isn't moving yet. So 3 of these are straight edge, and the other one is not straight blade. Let's try the 3 that are. Are we gonna get any way by doing that? I don't know. I think that's the right socket for that. Oh, that's a really long screw. Okay. Do we have movement yet? We have movement, but it appears that whatever is holding the this is a bracket so the cord doesn't get ripped out of the radio. Let's try that. That just comes out. Oh, there we go. Pull the cord through. All right, here we go. There's the back. Okay, so this wants to come out, but there's an additional bracket where this long screw went. Yeah, right here. I think those are the same size screws, so I'm just going to take the screwdriver and tap it in. I don't have an extension for the 1/4 inch. Just tap it in like that. No, it's the same size. All right, let's get the other side out. All right, here comes that bracket. And the screws with it, so okay. Now what happens? It still does not want to come out of there. Oh. Does this thing actually move forward? Oh, wait a minute. We got a few more screws over here. I am not, no, I don't want to take those screws out because the tuner string is here. And if I take those screws out, it's gonna, nope, that's not gonna work either. How am I supposed to get this radio out of the case? I know it can't go forward and it can't come back, so what am I missing? Okay, so even if I take these screws out, these blocks are holding this panel in, so man, I don't know. That front panel has to come off. But if I take the front panel off, then I'm removing the string, or I'm messing with the string for the tuner. Okay, I'm not sure. How this is going to come apart. I mean, the knobs are off, so it's not held in by the knobs, so man, that whole thing, I'm not sure, man. I think, man, if this was glued in, if these blocks were glued in after the radio was inserted, then there's no way to get this out of here. So I don't know, I'm gonna play with it. I'll be back with updates. It's taken quite a lot to get the radio loose from the frame. I was worried about the tuning string to tune the radio, but the only thing left, there was 2 screws in these holes way down deep, and then 2 more on the sides, and I think the only thing left, unfortunately, is I think I have to unsolder these wires to the speaker. It appears to be the only thing left that's holding that in there, so here we go. I think I'm going to need a lot more heat than that. Yep, there we go. There's one. Clean iron. Okay, that one's being a little bit stubborn. Let's clean the iron again. All right, let's get this wire out of the way. Come on, we're heating. No, this is not one to come out, so let's try it a different way here. That's getting really hot, and it does not want to unsolder there. Oh, there it goes. Okay, we got it. So now I think finally this can come out. There we go. Those are the screws that I couldn't magnet my way out of. Well, there we go. We have the radio out of the cabinet. And the cover is just going to fall off. This is great. There's the front cover and the screws that I need. I think one of them, oh, there goes the other one. Oh, look. These knobs have a spring clip that holds them on. And there's the broken piece, but there's no way to get to these spring clips when they're installed. So that's inconvenient. There's 3 of them and 3 knobs. You can see the broken piece of plastic there. I'm not even sure how I could have got those out of there without breaking them. The springs are intact. The knobs are a little bit damaged, but I think it'll be all right. We'll see. There's the cover. That can definitely be washed, in the sink. Simple Green, Dawn dish detergent, hot water. That can definitely be washed. We don't want to go too hot though, because I think there's some adhesive in here that's holding that front fascia on. We'll see. And the only thing that's left in here is the speaker. Yeah, I think we have 3 screws holding that speaker in there, so 4. So once that comes out, once I get the speaker out of here, I can start working on the cabinet part. Start sanding, removing finish, see if I can fix this corner piece here. Maybe fill it in with some wood filler and try to blend it in. But finally, we do have the radio out of the cabinet. So let's see if we can get the speaker out of here. I think I'm going to keep those screws separate. Obviously, they put the speaker in and then put this foam ring around it after. Please, magnetize your screwdrivers. Look, so you can get the screws if in case they fall. Some of them you're not going to get, but for the most part. Oh, that feels stripped out. Oh, there we go. There we go. One more. Where are you hiding? There you go. There we go. All right, the speaker's going to get the Scotty treatment as well. And we're also going to clean with the paintbrush and the blower. We're going to clean this radio up, the internals, get it cleaned up. I think I see some corrosion here, so I think I'm going to deoxit these pots as well. There's the tuner. I was worried about the string coming out, but it came all out in one piece, so. All right. So we'll give this the Scotty treatment, and then the speaker as well. We're gonna wash the front fascia, and I'm gonna start sanding on this. See if we can get this looking, looking at least a little better. I got this corner here I got to deal with. I think I'm gonna fill that in. It looks like it actually broke off at one point. I'm gonna fill that in and sand it down. Get this all refinished, and then we'll see what we got when we go to put this back together. All right, as always, life is good.